I said, no, bro, we're gonna go in. I'll take my better chances than, take the real one.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and
Yeah,
ready.
man, that
Got a
college,
soldier figure on my
I
back,
gotta get,
steady and ready.
I'll play
But it ain't
tomorrow.
rate
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah,
Got
yeah,
the beast in me
yeah.
screaming out, let me
Right
out
now?
the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On
My
time,
bad
not to say
time
my
is
hour
trying to
late.
get like that,
Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events, I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a calm cow. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't even no I spy. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. I'm getting bright lights, I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none, I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. They don't want none.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live all the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more?
Well, let me wait no 5 minutes.
Oh, I have a few.
Somebody out there wanted to do that. Call you out, call you. I've been trying to get them living with them, man. Couldn't even go 400 fight. I beat a couple of them. So, yeah. My record went from, like 130 from and 200. Now 195. No, I've been at it. I've been getting W. I'm ready to hit that 200 mark. 200 wheels, 500 200 wheels. Let's get it. Yeah. 5,000 200. That's a long time. Then I'm going to be like 25 20. Then knock it down, man. Maybe the eating over there. The positive. Somebody got to be real right now. I went from the bronze to I went to silver one, so I lost three. I lost three. They got back down from silver two. I told me no because I thought that that was silver two. Or silver three. Silver two kind of pretty nice. Because I need to go. But then fighting those people for real. Did the same really just yet. You been tired.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still
Are you
here,
sure
still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more
you beat
pace
me
up,
up? I
more
think
gaming. Never
it
caving,
was too
guns
good,
blazing.
man.
At Raven, you get winged in.
You took me on.
Retraining, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the
It was
ratings.
too
Let me
good.
out,
I
I don't
said,
wanna be
hey,
Tuesday. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, you best look.
look
I
at
like to
just
hop
a
up, a few
small bit
jabs,
of
and then I
information
hit hard like I left up. My style's
can
unique, no
change a
textbook.
lot.
Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only
Just
one
like I
number
said,
one,
man,
there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I
more
am the
people
one.
want,
Top two, but
more
not
people
number
want,
two. There ain't no room.
yeah, how they
Came in,
said,
cleaned up without a
more
broom.
people
There ain't
want,
no room. Still here, still not
yeah,
been
more
moved. I
people
got
want
points to prove.
attention
There
more
ain't
than
no room.
they want to
Once
get
it.
paid.
Ready
You
for
know what
this,
I'm
buddy?
saying?
I got this. They say you can learn from your
They'd
losses.
rather have the
Sweet
attention
like chocolates.
from the
Tell me what
people
you can't top
than
this.
actually get paid.
Pyramid sauce, never lost it. You
That's
came
what,
in the game and you flopped
that's
it.
what, that's
I
what
came in
they
the
are.
game and I bossed it.
More
That's why
people
me and
want
you are different.
attention to get
I'm ahead,
paid.
you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent
Yeah.
and consistent. I'm the king
And it's
now,
so
this is
simple.
my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them.
I don't
Win
know.
or lose, still here, still not been moved. I
I
got
want
points to
to be,
prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two.
I
There ain't
want to
no
be
room.
shooting.
I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There
There
ain't no
might
room.
not be nobody
Still
out here
here,
to
still
fight
not been
tonight,
moved. I
man.
got points to prove. There ain't no room.
I go in the lobby and then fight somebody. Man. You get a fight. Go in there, bitch. Say, I am the greatest. I am the best. I am the one. He need milk. You know what I'm talking about? He need milk. That's what I thought. Another nigga out there, he need milk. They told me a grown man shouldn't be saying he need milk. You know what I'm saying? He need milk. That's what I said. Every time I knock the dude down, I said, he need milk. Got him. What's going on? One of these guys, man. Nobody. Okay. Let's see who he is. Go in there and say, man, can we dance? Anybody here want to dance? Yeah, what about that? Everybody playing together. We got 10 million copies, man. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, everybody playing with college. Ain't nobody on this boxing world, man. This is crazy. You really gonna have to look at real shit. I was looking at the UFC man. This shit is fucking shit.
Another one, another gun. All damn just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much.
They will have to go to a
Get
concert.
involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Flown out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I
He
gotta
gonna
run
give you
it
good
back.
time.
Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Nah, I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days of refuse. Or maybe make it
I hate when
too
somebody
soon.
trying to
But am I
fucking do.
doomed? Ain't the worst to be guessed what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to the 10. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where yeah, it's just back to the 10. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one. Another one. Another one done.
Who what somebody said, okay.
This one takes the K. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume level, and confidence. A consequence of stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you motherfuckers and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. A combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vine and get it. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a
I'm this novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is crime and it's optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Bitch, like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Authoring is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my delivery shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slick as icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pitches. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman, fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Oh.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully, alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. So a lot. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just
Come on,
by
damn,
it.
we feel the
Some of the
brain.
wrong
What the hell?
meditative song of God and
Yeah,
praise Allah to blind and save the Psalmist with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate in the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demise and it bangs rises like wangs on a plane plus a pilot who can fly into the eye hurricane Irish stylish same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth top hats and coats tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside but she holds really very beautifully alliterated. Little battle rap.
yeah. It's so good to get that. Oh, things are going too far.
Come on through the unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized. Just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really neat, you know what I'm saying? Very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really neat. everybody out. Yeah. To the samurai, samurai. To the samurai.
About the college. Damn it, dude. Damn it, dude. In the booth to go.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way.
This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale. He is smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and
And this one has all of those big fight feels you. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. That hook scores. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. So here we go again. Ali versus Frazier. Will we see yet another fight of the century?
This is called Fight of the Century. We've got to find a name for it. We're going to make it special. Fight of the ages, fight of the planets, fight of the gods, the boxing gods. That's it, the fight of the gods. This is that fight.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good straight right hand. Miss with that jab. Ronnie, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Joe Frazier is in trouble. Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Just takes your breath back. Good. You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've learned back. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
card. My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Bombs away. Punch, counter punch. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance. Because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Down goes Frazier. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. The game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
All the way through camp, and now you're gonna go.
Great work.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice job by him to block that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Just keep him on the end of that.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Up, and then get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting back in. You're better than that, kid.
Fence on the end and what you do. Good work. Stay
Back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. You done all.
Keep smart. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change.
Come on, you're switching off. Have you gotten complacent?
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up. You get a breather, right back into the action.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride.
Here we go to the 4th round. That hook is parried away. That jab misses. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He blocks that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. And he misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Get your...
Pull up here. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round.
Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
You need to go back out there and you need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus.
Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Go back out there and win this round, all right?
Keep smart.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? No, we don't see a knockdown.
We get it. That's how you
Now
tell me like
that
this.
is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again.
Work together.
1, 2, 3.
Eight run out of round with it. So it's an 8 round. Oh, you just playing that 2 round. You got 8 on the power pressure like this. Oh, come on.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering this is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Hard, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I need... 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning, you can see who's got it in hand, you can see who's comfortable, or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
These two were made for each other. Nice counter shot. Just missed with that hook. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knock. Here we go. It's round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner.
Oh my God, Johnny! Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This is gonna be right here, bro. Come on. Right there.
They better start respecting each other's punching power.
Ooh, I'm gonna throw this.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Down goes Joe Frazier. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
Good fight.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. Round 8, and we're off again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And then they got no time to come back around with the finish. Damn.
He threw a punch and just got countered. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and everything down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Stamina is off the charts. What do you think of what you've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the...
Oh my God, Johnny! Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I run that back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace. To get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming.
Battle sword handle all in my hand. The war force is more toe with my door with demands more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. They were fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever just let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park, a planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark, even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic, they in back of it, secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. Talented all along. They were fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come home. Please bless my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home. It's on the phone. Get a receiver back to Tyrone. We made a pact, we're going back home. Yeah, pack my bag, stagger back to the zone. With a bag full of daggers I've thrown. I'm like my own masochist, slash my wrist with a poem. And when I'm gone, don't tamper with a sample my songs unless you're strong. Bicep emojis in the group chat. 5 sets of burpees, don't disturb me if the booth black. I'm going through it, got a bunch of baggage on my roof rack. I have a lot of habits that produce that. They gon' put they tag on it. My condolences to the fast moments. Hope the solar system assists my slow emission and put some lag on it. Window to my soul peering inside the crib where my spirit resides. Lyrics are die.
Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be patient. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook.
What a night we expect it to be. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time for our tale of Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Miss with that jab. Good jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, son. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
That's lights out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
And he misses with that jab. That hook was off target. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man.
Get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. You're switching off.
Full of pair. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Beautiful counter punch. He blocks the hook. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
And Sugar is in trouble. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's... Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Beautiful counter punch. That hook doesn't score. Defense here at all. A swing and a miss with the right hook. And he scores with the counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you just got to be smarter than them.
Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. And As you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Shot from the... 1, 2,
So you did not hit me.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. So it's Plant. Here we go to the 4th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They both want a knockout, you can tell. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Nice defense on that hook. Good defense on that right hook. Blocks the left uppercut. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Sugar Ray's in trouble.
Oh, shit.
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. As bad as Bob. There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident, he's comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Starting to take...
Shit. This shit. I believe
Let's
this.
see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard. There's rings the bell for round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Work the body. Frustrating.
We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you...
Great round, now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round.
Here we go. It's round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you want...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Drop caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
That's too bad again.
As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
He's tired.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to...
Whoa, Johnny! Sugar Ray Leonard days! As we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout.
Okay, I'm not going to do a stand, man. Okay.
Yeah, that hate the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less
getting down.
Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, that time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. That time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reround. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on the set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes. That's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve. That's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed. Fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy. Them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working down for the salary. Everyday engine burning a calorie. Deep meditation man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader.
Can I get a fight?
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from this things broken. Promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. wait on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away, live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I started fresh, I started again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be a chance. What are you waiting for? Gonna keep doing the same. Over and over again. It's okay for something to change. A change. It's gonna break away. This could be, this could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger. They always said there's no way out. Heart of a fighter, forged in the fire. Takes more than that to drag me down. So bring on the rain, bring on the storm. Yeah, bring on the pain. It can't hurt me anymore. Maybe I'll come bloodied and bruised, but I don't run, and I sure as hell don't lose. Sure as hell don't lose. Oh no no. Baptized in the river, to the life of a sinner, with nothing left but battle scars. The pain and the pleasure haunt you forever. At least somehow I got this far. So bring on the rain, bring on the storm, bring on the pain. It can't hurt me anymore. Maybe I'll come bloodied and bruised, but I don't run, and I sure as hell don't lose. Sure as hell don't lose. I sure as hell don't lose. Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
Another game on this college. Just see if I can get the game on the big back away. No for the question. I'm not gonna wait for 20 minutes to get that shit. Yeah, what?
You are the sweetest thing. I love all the joy you bring. Coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, I have a few. Knocking down the door, coming back. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming back, knocking down the door, coming back. Are you ready for more?
Well, my cousin in the building.
He said he trying to play a nigga back. He ain't playing though, bro. He trying to whoop a nigga beat. He said he need his ones back. I'll give it to you, bro. You already know what's gonna happen though. You already know what you do. Damn, Saint. Hold on real quick. Let me see something. What you ranking and shit? Saint.
I'm in a fight right now, bro. So yeah, after this.
Everybody try to fight.
Fight right now, fight y'all.
What I did?
Yo ass, so stop it spamming me, boy.
What weight class you want to go smoke?
Middle.
What way?
Middle.
Yeah, middle.
Middle.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Saint.
Middle, bro.
What rank you is? Oh, okay.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, you said middle then.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's got a reach of 179 centimeters, and he stands 175 centimeters tall. Up against them, Roy Jones Jr., 180 centimeters tall, and he weighed in right on 159 pounds.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Sugar Ray Leonard, no challenge was too big for this man. He was known for being able to move up in weight and defeat larger fighters. That's That's why he's a 5-division world champ. Roy Jones Jr. from Pensacola, Florida. I'm from about 30 miles away, Bay Minette, Alabama. I've been hearing about this guy for over 10 years, and boy, has he backed up all that hype.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no...
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing.
What's the same shit on my
from Palmer
messages?
Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, a 5-division champion of...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Miss with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is...
Because you said what?
This is where they want to be.
Right.
Oh, that jab's starting to mark them up. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for
Shit.
skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good night, nigga. Say good night to your ass too.
How about that time counter shot?
Oh, you say you got out of the shower?
This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
Yeah, shit, it depends, shit, nigga. I done lost, man. My partners been got their brains blew out. So some of my partners might call and say that shit, hey, bitch. I just got out of the shower, I'm gonna lay it down, bitch. I just want to say good night, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It just depends how it come. You never know. It might be some real nigga shit.
It makes it so awkward for anybody to
You
try
feel
to
me?
bring it down or even predict which way you're moving.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10
Might be
seconds
some
to
real
go.
nigga shit, bro. I'm finna roll me up the blunt after this shit. What, Bubba?
Let's talk about
You need to go to sleep. I only staying up late. It ain't happening.
What do we expect to see
I
here
ain't
in
having my
round two?
rolling papers,
Coming off
dog.
that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is,
Nigga,
if it's
actually
not
good at
broken,
this
why
fucking
change
game.
it?
This shit
An
is crazy.
excellent last round, everything works.
Like,
Wait for the
yeah.
reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been
Like
doing
I'm
because
using
you've won that
cheat
hands down.
codes.
Insane action.
I'm gonna catch you slipping though.
Missing
I'ma
with that
catch you.
jab.
I just can't wait. I just keep getting caught. I keep getting caught. Like this nigga's slippery as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you
Action
nice.
from both of these fighters. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite.
Undisputed, undisputed, undisputed.
They're the people that make the history of our sport.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Knock this nigga out.
Right hook just missed.
Oh.
Yo, what up, Proverbs Leader?
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Oh, what up? I didn't even know that you joined. Proverbs, bro. I I got you, bro. I'm in a fight right now, though. Just send it to the party, though. Send it to everybody. Fight somebody in the meantime.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great work. I love that. The jab slick.
Just go back out there and get behind the bases. Get your jab.
Sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
Come on. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
You got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything.
On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power.
I'm not hitting nothing. That shit weird.
That jab not going to score.
Oh, come on. Come on.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Oh,
so
good
close,
shot.
So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
Bro, this game cheating as hell,
Right
boy.
just misses.
That was supposed to be a knockdown, boy. That's it. Boy, I ain't hit not one of them bitches.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite
Damn, I needed
middleweights.
that one.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Sugar is in trouble.
I'm in a fight right now, dog. So what's up, guys?
Last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just get your breath back.
Yeah, playing Undisputed.
Play him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight.
Good
It's going to
job.
be...
Keep smart. You were thinking.
That's a bit.
smart, you weren't low.
In the first minute, stick him in
Yeah,
the end of your
send the
jab,
invite
then
to the
start
party,
gathering your
bro.
pace and get your momentum back.
All right,
Bring the round
who's
back.
you?
Win that confidence and stop him in his tracks.
Don't want you to load
I'm in a
up.
fight right
Don't be
now.
looking there for one shot at a time. Set him
All
up.
right, we're gonna have to at each other, though, right?
On to the fourth we go.
So what?
Has been very
In order for me to send you an invite, I gotta add you, right?
this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why
Oh.
change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
Okay,
Go.
what's your name?
Go on.
What's your name, bro?
You've just been
Let's
doing
just do the
because you
game,
won
bro.
that hands down.
Gotta
I'm
do it
about
this
to do it
game.
right now.
We both know who the bigger power
Brother
puncher
Murphy.
is.
Yeah,
There's
there
a
you go.
significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to
Yeah, gonna get murked.
here. And you know you're in there with a banger. You've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
You gotta run that back, though.
Jab slightly off target. Just
Oh
misses
my
with that jab.
fucking god. Get the fuck off.
One of the best attributes
Hey, how do
to
y'all
have in
find me
boxing
on
has nothing to do with
on
boxing.
the?
It's how well
Y'all find
you
me on
take
the
a
streaming
punch to the
shit?
face.
Admit
Smooth guard.
Bro, I just played you.
But the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman.
Oh, I knocked you out, right? I was the one that.
And you're letting the shots go. You've got power, you've got speed.
Bro, I was beating you.
You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything.
Let's do a rematch then.
Bro,
you know
was
the
good,
amazing fights at
I was beating you, bro.
What is your name?
What is your name, Basehead? Get your fat ass on.
Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
Let's do it, bro.
My nigga, you deaf?
And it appears the onslaught is over.
I just told you I'm in a fight, bro.
Very close round with 10
I'm about to send you an invite. What's your name?
Man. I think he's a little slow.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Talk about
I'm in a fight right now, bro. I'll play you after the fight.
Hey, Proverbs.
Okay, what's your name so I can be ready?
Hey, Proverbs.
Time for the 5th round.
Oh,
Johnny, can
God.
keep the momentum
But you
going
don't have
after
to
that
wait for me.
last
You can
huge
play somebody in
round
the
for him.
party. Bro.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
But how can I play with somebody in the party? Like, how do I do it? I gotta send it to them, right?
Hey,
Yeah,
Proverbs.
you can send it to everybody.
Hey, Proverbs.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit. Then
Oh, I got you. That's what I'm doing now.
Get back on it.
Perfect counter shot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this game is fucking weird.
Obama. Not even Obama could say you can just have you. That's Obama. At least Obama's crazy about it.
No, man. Somebody accept that shit, bro.
He threw a punch and just got
Got the
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely
got the
wrong.
connections, you know?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I'm gonna block this nigga.
Is he going to punch himself out, though?
Oh, man.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Just missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Obama.
Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You've let him back.
Nice round, good round. I like that.
And there's the bell for round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again.
I'm sending the invite.
Because if you don't, he's
I'm
going to
in,
knock you off.
bro. I'm in a fight.
Hey, Glock, kick Proverb.
I hate when I gotta repeat.
Proverbs.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to.
He's a faggot.
When are we going to see a
Hey,
jab
you a
from these
faggot, bro.
two?
That's a grown man party. Calm down, bro.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Come see me there, bro.
Good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that much above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
You were stand and get your boxing back together.
You've complete. Don't forget the job. And don't get carried.
And there's the bell to start round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Oh, Leonard just got rocked! Sugar Ray is down!
That was gonna happen,
man. With a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand.
Hold on, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Sugar Ray's in trouble.
Yep, big one.
I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Laying out of gas, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Yo, probably good, bro.
Yo, I'm just waiting for somebody to get on it, bro.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
Alright, I'm finishing this fight.
I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Alright, let me know what's your name so I can send you a request.
Just 10 seconds to go in the round.
I mean, you could just stay in the lobby. You ain't gotta keep sending. Just wait till somebody joins.
Alright, cool.
Just pick your fighter and wait in the lobby.
Sugar Ray Leonard in that round. And we enter the
I see what you mean.
Something has got to change after 2
Oh, because I sent the request already, right?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that.
Right.
That's
So
near
you
on
just gotta
impossible.
chill.
Because your head must be all over.
I got you.
Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All the...
Oh, what?
As we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, it's time to finish this.
Oh, wait a minute. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. See how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
Unbelievable hard knockdown twice.
Just take the round off and win the round on your...
Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good. Just keep him on the edge.
And there's the bell for round 9. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Sugar Ray Leonard, can you believe it? Just got knocked down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
He misses with that straight left. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
Let's
talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And here comes the 10th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Both men step back for just a moment. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab can't find a home. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Good counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's level. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard
That's
lesson.
crazy, but I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was like a
Totally
10-8 round, that last one. That's crazy. That last round should have gotten an 8. He gave you 9.
What's your Solomon? Oh, God. Damn. Oh, my God. Why you needing one more knockdown? Why you needing one more knockdown? Yeah, got one more knockdown. You would've got it.
GG, bro. GG, bro. I
Yeah.
don't know, man. That last round should have been 10-8.
Yeah.
Would have been a draw, or I would have
I
won,
thought it was gonna be a draw
or it would
myself.
have been a draw.
I thought it was gonna be a draw myself because I ain't see it. I couldn't throw
Yeah,
no
me
punch.
too.
You couldn't do no but run. Shit,
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I ran the whole life and the 10th round. For real. When Luck Double helped me out when I got that knockdown in the 8th round. You want to run it back or you do it?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to munch up. He could run it back after him. Munch up, yeah.
Say it again.
But I'm about to munch up. After I eat, I'll run it back.
There's a little fight though. I'll be there. Good fight. It don't matter. 18 rounds here. I didn't want to. How many rounds? Alright. You said Olympics and who? Man, that fight took me through hell. Golly.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is... He'll be taking on Chocolatito. Chocolatito. Lee Lightning McGregor. Watch out for those fat... One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
No doubt about it. This was the hot... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Miss with that jab. jab had to hurt. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. That overhand caught him, and he's still standing. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe this? Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You got a swarmer on your case. You know you've got to fight. You've got to hold him. You've got to tie him up. You've got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
This round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Relax now. I don't...
Switch on. Get your boxer back together. You've done all that work.
Oh, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together. Get your mind back on the...
Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Beautiful counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance without it.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Just missed with that jab. Punch, counter punch.
Go pull you over there playing that bullshit game.
The straight right just misses.
We already got enough gay people.
Good counter punching.
I bet you was something gay symbolically embedded in that shit. I thought I downloaded the other day with you.
Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Mm-hmm. What's up, baby?
This round's still up for grabs.
It's sticky. I know it's so cold, so it's gonna stick to your hand. Your hand gets stuck to the ice. It's dry ice. Hold on, I better get this.
There's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be
a little battle rap for you. I got a little battle rap for you. Goku.
Clears again, and your legs come back again.
Little me.
Pop you off.
Good counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's when it's
good. I mean, it's time for you to go to bed, bro.
Just misses with that jab.
You're so cool, though. You're so
nice
cool.
Defense on that hook.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Having a kid is so cool, bro.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Little niggas are me with more flavor.
The jab that does not score.
I'm rolling up a blunt so I can pull a stunt on the next blunt that I be a part of. Thank
Straight
you.
right just misses.
My golden necklace.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters.
On my phone now. You want to play zombies?
With 10 seconds to go.
Hey, have y'all ever played that Call of Duty mobile shit? Stop jumping, stop being so loud.
Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back.
Yeah, I see
jab.
agree with.
Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Stop.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win.
Right,
I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Because there's so many of them. There's so many zombies, like never stopping.
What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
A perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Nah, today I slept so motherfucking good, bro. I could have stayed asleep all day, bro. It was so good. I could have just kept waking up and going back to sleep. Waking up and going back to sleep on the road.
Better than the defense.
That shit feels so good.
They blocked the hook.
You're hiding from him. You better not hide.
Catch and shoot.
You gotta go get him.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. There's the bell for round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be
Having
ready
a
for
kid
that.
is so much better than having a pet.
Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That counter punch caught him clean. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Threw a punch and just
You
got
gotta
countered.
listen.
No rest for the weary.
Let me see. Damn. Why you dead already?
Upset this would be.
Because those dudes were mean to me.
Hey, y'all come pick me up, bro.
Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Dude, what do you want big one? We got big one.
Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe. Round 7, here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you got to make sure he doesn't pull him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That big hook doesn't land. And he just missed with that left jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power. And I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bang.
Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that.
We need to elect the components, y'all.
Right there.
Hold on, we gotta do the pack-a-punch shit.
Right there, and they got caught. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do you tell them when they get to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Don't do it like that,
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
Where you at, bro? I'm trying to come help you.
Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab.
You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've laid back in.
There's the bell to start round 8. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a man to the slaughter.
Hey, I got the pack and punch shit working, bro.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
They exchange punches. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. He blocks that jab. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know the scorecards are going to be up, and down goes Chocolatito. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
I need to see that again.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. There's the bell to start round 9. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get caught.
I gotta stop.
Cool. Good fight, man. You want to run it back?
I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Yeah, we can run it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can bet my bowling. We can bet my bowling.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
That's a good start to the round for this guy. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Chocolatito just got rocked. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
Even I've got to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You gonna feel it? Good fight, good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout.
You gonna feel the phone?
so my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stay fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my seat. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different time, energy's flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different time, energy's flows, vibes. They couldn't top this.
I'll throw it on P and then it's good again.
Lonely at the top, don't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves. Here is
this bout.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. They're both trying for a knockout. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? He blocks the jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. From this moment forward, on to the second round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. There's a counter shot. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. A perfect counter lands. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. The jab just got blocked. That counter punch, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Robinson in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Baron, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Now relax. Good man, good man. Just saying it.
Back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you.
You were thinking you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
They're not even in the same league as him.
The bell rings and we start the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Hold it right there. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax now. I don't want...
Listen, don't worry about it. I need you to focus on...
Well, you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Get your
And there's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Give me your call.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Robinson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You've been posted for this entire fight.
Great round. Now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
And get your momentum back and win the round back. Take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go
in there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's
running about, all right?
There's the bell to start round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
It's all offense all the time. Nice defense on that jab. That jab won't score. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? There he pulled it right there. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that. There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The straight right just misses. Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
Stamina is off the charts. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. He blocks that jab. That big hook doesn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
And win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You were thinking.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was.
But don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the...
He's not even in your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got
looking nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
Here comes round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Nice counter. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
Where did that come? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice counter. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round.
Gonna hop on the underkill.
Talk about Robinson in that last round.
Bring the kid to the party, man. Bring it to the fucking party.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off. Get on with the job.
That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get
You
your
gonna make a
breath
nigga
back.
get real aggressive in
already,
this bitch
Mox.
with
Don't
you,
worry about
homeboy.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we
I
just
say
saw
you gonna
was
make
a
a nigga get
heavy
real
knockdown.
aggressive with
I'd
you,
be
homeboy.
very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Wrestle your legs off, enter in the
Buzz there.
phone.
He's in trouble. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
His stamina is off the charts. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Dang, man, now.
So it's